Hey Sharon, hey Angela. Hello, my dear friend. I miss you. Haven't seen you for a while. We need to go have our standard Olive Garden lunch, you know. It's important. So today I am again working on our mini photo album for our booth. I've completed some more pages that you guys haven't seen. Hey Michelle! So I'll flip through this real quick. This is just the book that we've been keeping in the booth so that people can get an idea of a different way to use our stamps. They don't have to be used on cards. And so stamps and our stencils and all kinds of stuff. And so just kind of documenting things that we have done. It's not in any particular order. This is the first trip we took together. This is the page we did yesterday with the new little frog. And I stamped Rivet down here. I did this page after we were off of video yesterday, and I stamped the old Friends set and the old Coffee Plans set because they were drinking wine and they're drinking coffee, so I thought it was fun. I used the dark side stencil to make the coffee and wine splatters, so it doesn't have to just be a planet, it can be splatters. I just finished this page and I used some of our little stickers. The little girls eating I thought was hilarious. And it seems like we always end up at Chick-fil-A, which is kind of funny. And then this page is when we went to Magnolia, which I absolutely happen to be wearing my Magnolia shirt today, which is funny. This page is when we got our tattoos. And this is the page we're going to work on right now. So Sandy took me to see the Mustangs, and so I wanted to make a page about when we went and saw the Mustang statues. However, we don't have a horse stamp, and so I was wondering what I could do to make something that fits that page. So the first thing I thought of was using Stardust and Magic. I love this stamp set, but it's a Pegasus, and I don't want it to be a Pegasus. So we're going to modify our little horse into... Howdy. Howdy, howdy. It is hot. It's hot for you. So I'm going to grab my memento. Sandy wrote my name on it, so I didn't lose it. And I'm going to grab my water bottle and my chamois. And I'm going to wet the corner of my chamois. Okay, so this is wet, this is dry. So what I'm going to do, and it's actually easier for me if I put this on the white part of... Hi, Cheryl! If I put this on the white part of my board so I can see where I'm inking it. And basically what I want to do is I just want to avoid the wing. So I'm going to ink this stamp avoiding the wing for the most part. And then whatever I hit on the wing, I'm just going to take my chamois and I'm going to clean that part off. Now, note that this is not going to be absolutely perfect because you're going to have to draw in a couple of lines. But I think we can handle that. I mean, even I can handle that. Okay? So for me, that's good enough. Okay? So I'm going to stamp. I'm going to grab your espresso. Or my espresso, not your espresso. And I am stamping on our new craft paper. So see, there's a little bit of ghost of some of the thing. I did not clean it off well enough. But again, I'm okay with that because I'm going to fussy cut this. so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to clean off the rest of my stamp here. And I'm going to put it away. And we still have this stamp in stock. It's called Stardust and Magic. Mine does not have colored packaging, but yours will. Obviously, since I've modified the stamp, I can't use the dies, but we do have dies for it as well. Put that away. Put this away. Both, Holly. This side I sprayed with water, and then this side is dry. Okay. So now I'm going to grab one of my Copic multi-liners. It says Sandy on it because she gave me this one. This is the 0.5. Just kind of following where the artist drawn lines would have been. Had the artist drawn this just as a horse. Okay, so you notice there's some ghosting in here. Again, I'm not worried about it because, number one, I'm going to color this horse brown, so that's not going to show up. And number two, I'm going to fussy cut it, so none of that's going to be there. So I'm completely fine with all of that. All right, so let's pull out some colors to color our horse. Now, since these Mustang statues are like bronzed, they're really dark, I'm going to go ahead and mirror that with this little horse. So, E29, 27, 25, 23, and then I like to use 55 after that. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in. Hey, Basti. And we're gonna start with the E29. So I'm going to start off in the places I know are shadow, so behind his leg. And yes, I am coloring on craft paper. This is our new Sweet Sentiment craft paper. It's 30% post-consumer recycled. It's beautiful. You can see the paper fibers in it. It's Copic friendly. It's pretty awesome. Always make sure that your brush strokes go in the direction of whatever you're coloring. So notice I changed my direction for this leg. Okay, I'm gonna do this leg. And his knobby little knees. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of shadow right here where his leg, where his musculature would come in. I can't do that today, but I will try to remember to do that when I set up in the future, Cheryl. I'm sorry. I'm rusty. I'm out of practice. I'll try to hold the marker a little bit further back. The Barbie movie, huh? I can tell you I have zero interest in seeing the Barbie movie. So y'all have fun with that. I'll try to remember, Cheryl, to set up my camera tomorrow in a better position. I'm just going around, and everywhere where I think there would be shadow, I'm adding that little bit of this super dark color. So under his chin. Hey, Kim. I know, Sandy, are you going through coloring withdrawals? That's why I decided to do a throwback stamp set, because I thought you might want to do something from the new release, considering I already did one of the frogs. Okay, I think that's about all I'm going to do with this one. Yeah, I need you to be drawing today. As you can tell, I'm still not entirely well. I don't know what got a hold of me while we were away, but it got me and Sandy both. Or it got me and I gave it to Sandy. Whichever way you want to look at it. I'll take the blame on that. But Sandy has a better immune system than me, so she kicks it a lot faster than I do. Yeah, the copying just doesn't quit. It's insane. And see here, here's what I was saying is I'm just going right over that dark line, so it doesn't really matter that I had a dark line on there. I knew I would be covering it up, so not too worried about it. Hey Kelly, hey Christine. I am Copic coloring on our new craft paper, and I am modifying a stamp set because this is our little Pegasus stamp set, and I'm making it just into a horse. A horse is a horse, a horse, a course. I hope y'all know that was before my time. That show was way before my time. You said that too. You said it was before my time, or you said the quote? You said the quote before your time too. Yes, Mr. Ed. I only really know that quote because of my mother. She used to say it all the time. Not really sure why, but she did. Okay. Starting to look like a little horsey now. And less like a Pegasus. I'm not that old either. Right, Kim? Nobody wants to claim being that old. I don't even know how old Mr. Ed is. I just know that it's before my time. It was no longer on TV by the time I was watching. So I'm just filling in, leaving the highlight where the highlight should be. Adding dimension to the pony by the way I'm curving my brush strokes. making him a muscular little dude. Because why not, right? I love the return to this craft. I love the other two. I like the other, but it was too dark. Again, channels were limited. So this craft paper is made from 30% post-consumer recycled materials. It is coated in the core, so you can Copic color on it. It's a little bit rough. It's meant for pencil coloring, so it's not that super silky smooth finish that you're used to with marker paper. And that's okay. It's not going to chew up your nibs or anything like that. You can see the paper fibers in it, which they're really, really beautiful. I love that. What else would you like to know? It's great for pencil coloring. You can put it through your printer and print your digital images on it. It's built a little bit different than our coloring paper because it's craft, and craft has to be made in a different way. So it's slightly different than the way our coloring paper, our regular coloring paper is built, but I don't think that hinders it in any way. I've been playing with it for quite some time now. You know, honestly, I cannot remember. I've done so many paperweights. Let me grab a pack of it. I'm just going to grab an A2 pack so you guys can see. It is 80 pound. So there you go. Have fun at the movies. Enjoy time with your baby girl. Tell Haley I said hi. This is the part where Cheryl starts making fun of me for having fast hands. Take tissues to the Barbie movie? Or just because it's cold in the theater? Or because Sandy has a cold? All the questions. All the questions. Oh, look at that cute little pony. Well, my meds are off, so if some looks like they may cry, I will too. But I wasn't the only one sniffling. Oh my gosh, really, Kim? I would have never thought that about the Barbie movie. Not even gonna lie. But then again, I have like super duper no desire to watch the Barbie movie, so. I wasn't prepared. You were not prepared for that sort of thing. W10, W8, W6, and then W5 and 3. There's a big gap in color between 5 and 6, and so that's why I switch right there. I'm also going to take my RV34 and color in his little lip right here. I know that's not like big and you can't really see it, but it just makes me feel better. All right, you guys ready to color this mane and tail? Okay, again, I'm just adding some shadow in there where I think the shadow would be. Couple of brush strokes. I don't want to make it too dark since this color I'm using is nearly black. And I'm coloring on craft. So when you're coloring on craft, things have a tendency to get a little bit darker because they're not fading to white like they normally would on regular paper. They're fading to a much, much darker color. So you gotta watch yourself with your shadows. And then I'm also gonna do his hooves at the same time. I'm watching you live. I'm watching your live every red light, but get carsick while hubby is driving. Can't hear you either. How does polychromos work on this paper? Polychromos are the best on this paper. I love my polychromos. I don't color with Prismacolor much because they're too waxy for me and they build up really fast. But this paper is literally made for polychromos. Like, that is the best medium you can use on this paper. Where are you guys headed to, Kelly? And can everybody else hear me? Okay, good. I was just checking. Thank you, Cheryl, for always answering. I appreciate it. Even if I don't set my camera in the best position. I honestly didn't think about it because I was thinking about doing the book, and so I was thinking you would want an overhead view of the book, and I forgot about the whole like coloring everything first. So that was my train of thought. I might not even need that last color. I want more control over my color, so I'm holding my marker closer to the nib, which means I'm putting my hand in the way. And then back here where I have more room, I need less control. So I'm holding my marker further away from the nib. Okay. Now all we have is very scary eyes. Trying to get my pencil that I love so much. This is my Luminance pencil. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to color his eye. He's going to have blue eyes. And then I'm going to use my multi-liner. I'm going to put a pupil in his eye. And then I'm going to grab my white gel pen. And I'm going to put a highlight in his eye. Okay. So coloring is complete. Remove my markers. And now, aw, thanks, Holly. We're going to cut him out. Now don't worry, I fussy cut better than this, but this is how I like to start. I always start with cutting in here. It's my pet peeve to leave white space inside these areas. So I always try to make sure and cut out all the white space. Okay. And I left a sharp angle right there. I don't like to do that. Okay, there we go. Well, hi, Roberta. I will come back and see the finished project later. Gotta go play Mom Taxi, yeah. Mom Taxi is the thing. Mine is almost to the point where he can get his license. I mean, he's plenty old enough. He just has needed more practice. And with me traveling so much, it's hard to get all of the practice time in. So, he hasn't had the proper amount of practice. But we're getting there. He's almost there. He's a good driver, very well aware of what's going on around him, which is great. Although, like any true teenager, he gets completely lost and has no idea where he's at. So for anybody wondering, these scissors are new to me. They are from Pear Blossom Press. I believe they're Spellbinders scissors. They are what the old Fun Stampers Journey scissors used to be. And they are fantastic fussy cutting scissors. I actually like them better than my current Cutter Bee scissors. Cutter Bees have made their blades super thick, and it makes it hard to get the fine detail when you're cutting. So I have found that with the newer Cutter Bees, I don't enjoy fussy cutting with them, but these scissors are great. I'm glad Sandy's not watching because it bugs her when people do exactly as I'm doing and leave a tail on their fussy cutting, all this stuff. But if you notice, I kind of cut in one continuous swoop, so I don't generally stop to cut that part off unless it's like really in my way. Well, hi, Julie. Yes, they are for both righties and lefties. There is no right or wrong way to use them, which is great. You must be a lefty, Roberta. There's actually more lefties in my family than righties. It's very weird. Not my personal little family. My husband and son and I are all righties. But in, like, my mom's family. Who are my fussy cutters in here? People like fussy cutting? Or are you anti-fussy cutting? I like to fussy cut. Julie likes to fussy cut with me. All right, friends. there we go. There's our cute little horse that, of course, started as a Pegasus. Depends on your mood. Hey, Maria. All right, so I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. You're better at fussy cutting than lining up the dye. That's funny. Okay, so I have this really cool set of pictures here from when Sandy took me to see the Mustangs. And so I got to figure out something to do with the background. And then we will go. So, any suggestions for the background? Thinking about using a stencil. I was thinking about using this manly mandala. Just for texture. What was the pattern on the LuLaRoe pants? Oh, LuLaRoe. They are Kermit and like rubber balls, like of varying sizes. And it was Kermit with blue balls. So, yeah. What color should I use? Should I use browns or should we go a little bit more colorful? I like kind of brown and blue together. So maybe let's do some of that, some brown and blue. I know, they were terrible, Julie. It's terrible. But super funny. Damn that, Miss Piggy. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and tape this down too. So this is our manly mandala. I like it because it looks kind of like a saw blade. I don't know why I think that's super cool, but I do, so there you go. And I'm using gathered twigs. Okay, now since I did this one this way, what I'm going to do is peel this up, and I'm going to do a mirror image of this. So I'm going to flip this stencil over. How cool is that? So I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit with a tissue, because I don't want all of this ink to transfer. And then I'm going to put it this way. And This side is going to be a little more challenging because I have the pixie dust or pixie spray on it. And also because this side of the book has a whole bunch of stuff in it. So obviously I'm having trouble getting the tape on there. It's not going to help much because there's stuff right here, but it'll help some. Just go for it. You guys are being awfully quiet out there today. I know I say that like every live, but are you just fascinated watching, or are you multitasking and doing other things? All right. So I'm going to lift this up. Check out how cool. I really like that. Very neat. I'm going to definitely wash that stencil today because now I have ink on both sides of it. And then I'm gonna grab a blue. I think I'm gonna grab Faded Jeans. Stormy Sky, Faded Jeans, there it is. I just got done setting the grid for Expo. Setting the grid for Expo. Just watching. Work that stencil. Ooh, those brushes. Yeah, how did your booth go? All right, thanks Roberta for stopping by. So this has a whole bunch of red on it, and I don't want to ruin my flavor bobber here. So I'm gonna grab another one. Not bad, good. What do you mean setting the grid for Expo, Marianne? Are you like already planning your booth and it's like months away still? You freak me out, lady. You make me think there's stuff I should be doing. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there is stuff I should be doing. Yeah, that's why it takes you 3.4 seconds to set up. And then you can sit and eat Twix and watch us set up. I hope we're across from each other again. It was so much fun to be across from each other. It's not as fun to be next to each other because then you don't like see each other. But when we were across from each other, it was so much fun. Road sodas. Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something. I'm just too tired, Marian. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what road sodas are. You're gonna have to DM me. I know what Twix is. Photocentric that day, packing up Lauren for the airport. Wait, you're picking up our Lauren from the airport? The Lauren that we share? Aw. How fun. I didn't know that she was going to be there. So fun. Oh, adult beverages and Yetis. Are you making me an adult beverage and a Yeti? That would be great. Okay, so I've now created like the background for my my picture here. And I'm just going to start gluing my photos on and figuring out where I want them to be. So that's so cool. You're so sweet, Marianne. For those of you who don't know, Marianne is the owner of the Rabbit Hole Designs, and she is a really good friend, and we do several of the shows together, and she has a booth. She lives in Southern California, so she does the West Coast shows, and so we're talking about Stamp and Scrapbook Expo in Ontario, California. That is late this summer, October-ish. Now, this picture is super similar, so I might not use it. I might just do this, and then that way I have room to journal right here. Yeah? Or should I go like this? Oh, maybe I like that better. I have so much coming up before Expo, camping for over a week, working, and lawn fawn event, a baby shower I'm planning for your daughter. I know, I'm so excited that you're gonna be a grandma. I still want to leave room to journal down here, so. Do you know, Marianne, if it's a boy or a girl? Oh, you're doing the Mesa show too? And see Rabbit Hole Designs in their super cute booth? Aww. Should I get him an Idaho onesie to wear while he's with Grandma? Shenanigans will be had. All 3 shows with us? That's amazing. All right, so now I have that. What kind of funsies can I put on here? I guess I really don't need this picture. So I like to put enamel dots, and I think this is a great opportunity for enamel dots. So I'm gonna find some matte dots. Let's see if there's any matte ones that I wanna do. You think Stevie would really like a Idaho onesie for Mr. Jack? Because I'm all about it. don't see any matte dots that I want. I have matte dots in literally every color, and I'm like, meh, no. Not what I want. I just dropped a dot, a purple one. Alright, so we're gonna go to the enamel dots bin. I think I'm looking for specific ones. I don't want to color them. All listen to me. So there's the blue ones that I wanted. And here's some brown ones. And here's some more brown ones. See? I knew what I wanted. Don't you sass me, Marianne. All right. Okay. So we're gonna put a couple here. Not where are you going to journal? Blue. I'm going to journal right here. It's all good. And I don't have a lot of journaling to do on these pages anyways, honestly. It's more about showing the stamp sets than anything. I have nice writing. I don't know if I have nice writing. All right. And don't worry, Marianne, there will be a Twix page for you. Not even gonna lie. Okay. I put my pen somewhere. There it is. So I'll have to look up on my phone the dates of these, but in true Jamie fashion, I'm gonna add these little paper clips because I really like them. And I think it's cute. So I'm adding them. Plus they add more texture. Both, Julie. It depends. Sometimes I write directly on the page. Sometimes I put little tags. Sometimes I write directly on the page and mess it up, so then I have to put a little tag. Okay. Hey, just being honest with you. There it is. I think that that is a fun little page. So I'll probably write the location, which is in Texas. I can't remember the name of the city. I have to ask Sandy. And then I'll write the date. And then I'll write a little note right here. But on some of them, I use tags. And then on some of them, I write directly on the page. So some of it I do both. It just really depends on the page and how I'm feeling. But we're getting there. We're getting there. These are actual shells from the beach. Oh, hi Elizabeth. So this is going to be our Linda's watching page with Linda Lou on it. And then we have some travel page. And I have a couple more pictures printed out, but like I said, they're not in any particular order or anything like that. They're just put in here so we can showcase the stamps and how to use them and different things. Like these are colored directly on the paper. These are colored on paper and glued in. This was colored on the craft paper. So anyways, that is it for today, my friends. I just wanted to show you how to modify a stamp. So if you do not want this to be a Pegasus, oh cool, thanks Marianne. If you do not want this to be a Pegasus, you can obviously just wipe off the wings and draw a couple lines in and you're good to go. Obviously it's fairly easy to get rid of the wings there and just use the little horse. So that's everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And yes, Milligan, you missed the fun. All of it. All the fun. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will chat with you all soon. Toodles!